Hello guys, in this video we are going to calculate some correlation, autocorrelation function and spread between two data sets with a MacroForex analyzer. So let's open analyzer. Okay, here is an empty workspace. Add a chart, add some data to the chart. Let's add ISIM manufacturing PMI and some ISIM manufacturing prices. Okay. So both of this data, we are going to use actual sources of both of this the two indicators and same start and end time period. Let's click on done button. Okay, as you can see, we have both of these two indicators on our chart. Now let's calculate normal or regular correlation between or Pearson correlation between these two indicators. Select your chart which the data sets are added, and then click on data pair model generator button on the toolbar. Now once you click on the data pair model generator, you will see this view. And in data series table, you will see you are selected the chart data series. Here we have two which are available on our chart. Now to calculate correlation, we have to select two data sets, and now I'm going to select both of these two and click on the move button here. Okay, here is our pair. The first series is USD ISIM manufacturing PMI, and the second is the prices. So what we want to calculate, we want to calculate the correlation, normal correlation, and based on what? If I set this to normal, the calculation will happen on raw data, and that's not what we are interested. What we are interested is the calculation of correlation based on percentage change of the data. So I set the base to percentage change, which is a default value, and lags to 0. So there is no lag on the data series. If I set a lag like 1, 2, or the one of the data series will be moved to or one the data pointer further, so the data will be with a lag. The calculation will of the lag is useful if you want to calculate autocorrelation, not for correlation. So let's click on the down button. Okay, here is our correlation calculation result. As you can see, the normal data is untouched. The correlation calculation result will appear on a new chart below your data chart or the last chart on your workspace. Now, to get the last calculation, you have to right click on the series line, and you will see it as 0.51, as you can see. And this is the moving window correlation calculation, not the it doesn't show the exact number of the lattice value. If you want to see the exact number of the lattice value, you have to select the lattice value on the series the way I do, and you can see it on the box 0.5. As you can see, both USD ISIM manufacturing PMI and USD ISIM manufacturing prices are both very well correlated. 0.5 correlation is a high number in terms of economic indicators. So let's calculate the spread between these two data sets. It's not useful to calculate between two different data sets spread the way these two are, but for tutorial purpose I will show you. Okay, again select both data sets, set the type to spread, as you can see, and if you want to set a lag, you can do that. Setting lag in calculation of spread is also useful if you want to calculate the spread of the same data series with a lag of 1 or 2. So you will know how much the data series moved from its previous value on each new value. I'm not going to do that. Let's do that. Let's do that. Okay. Instead of calculating the correlation, the spread between these two different data sets, I will calculate the spread between ISIM manufacturing PMI and one with lag 1. So our both first series and second series, or USD ISM manufacturing PMI, which is the same data set. And I'm going to set the type to spread. Now click on done button. Okay, the last chart, here it is. It's the spread of USD ISIM manufacturing PMI with itself with one lag. Okay, so the second series is lagged one data point, and as you can see, it's very useful chart. You know, okay, how much the indicator moved up or down in comparison with its previous value. You can use the spread for this purpose or other purposes as you need it. Now let's calculate autocorrelation function of one of these two data sets. Autocorrelation function is the correlation of a data series with itself with a lag. The lag can be one lag, data point lag, two data point lag, as many lags you want. It's very useful metric. It helps you to know does the data series is a momentum type data series, or a trendy data series, or a reversion data series. If the autocorrelation function for suppose one lag or two lag is higher than zero, it means the data series follows the previous value and keep increasing or keep decreasing, and you can use momentum type trading strategies on those type of data sets. If it's below zero or it's negative, then you it shows that once the it increases, then it decreases, and once it decreases, then it increases. So the mean reversion type of strategies will work best on those kind of data sets. So let's add again USD manufacturing PMI, and set the type to ACF. And once you set the type to ACF, here you have to set the lags. I'm going to set it to 20. So I want to see from 1 lag to 20 lag autocorrelation of USD ISIM manufacturing PMI dataset. Okay, click on the down button. Okay, here is our autocorrelation function of USD ISIM manufacturing PMI of 20 lakhs. As you can see, the lakhs number is on the X axis, and the amount of correlation is on the Y axis, which is shown as data here. Okay, so on the first lakh, the correlation is 1, because the a data set correlation with itself is 1. It's perfect correlation. But once we are going to the 1 lag, you see the autocorrelation function shows a decrease, and we are coming near 0. And then on lag 2, we have something like 0.17, and then we are keep decreasing. It's very useful if you know how to use it, and it tells a lot about a data set. It tells a lot about a time series data set. If you want to do if you want to build or develop trading algorithmic trading strategies for this time series, it tells you what kind of strategies you should use. If it's suppose it has a positive autocorrelation, the momentum type strategies will work best on this time series data set. Or if it's below 0, negative autocorrelation, then our mean reversion strategies will work best on this data set. Okay, this video ends here, and I'm going to remove all of these charts from my workspace. Control Alt to select all the charts, and then click on the remove selected charts button on the toolbar. Are you sure you want to remove the selected charts? Okay, and all our charts removed, and we have now a clean empty workspace again. Bye.